What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. The challenge always arises as how can you shut down your lanes and get the crowd control that you're looking for in there, but still do it in fun and different ways, and most importantly, keep the build under 180 DU. Where every single map in the game, every single map in Onslaught, you're always, if you divide the DU evenly, going to have at least 180 DU to build your lane. So I decided to load the deck a little bit here. I'm on floor 307, the Forgotten Ruins, and we are going to go just way too many protons. So of course we know we got two major CC combos. Now, I'm not including freeze in the mix, and the reason is you know, freeze requires a hero to proc. Other than like the Proton Beam shard that will allow you to freeze, you do need that frost chip, and that's only available for heroes. So I'm not including that one in the picture, and we're focusing on petrify and electrocute and stacking them both. So to do this, we are going to use 3 different EV2s and 3 different sets of Proton Beams. Now, I am on floor 307, and I'm not using spectacular gear. We see we got this one. We've got a totem on that one. And then we're going to use this particular relic on this one. So as you see, I've got water. I've got storm. So those two are going to provide the electrocute combo. Then I've got poison over here, and I'm going to use a reflect beam to make up for the poison. Now, I loaded into a map to try this out, and I just happened to get a super sweet lane for it. Proximity and armored. I mean, that's just good stuff, right? Now, I don't have any cyborgs on this lane, but I'm going to build it as if I did have cyborgs on the lane. As when this was going through my head, I was basically preparing for cyborgs, and I just happened to not get any. Now, this is a kind of a modified version of a build that Dewkin showed off, a week or two ago on stream. And he's been going with the poison proton and then the earth damage on the reflect beam. I'm going to go the poison proton. This one is what? This one's the storm servo. So let's go with the storm proton directly next to it. And then, last but not least, the water servo. Let's go directly next to that. Now, we've got the electrocute combo built in right here, and we're going to add earth damage from that reflect beam. And this is also where your protection for against your cyborgs would come in. I'm going to have to move all these protons back a little bit. Let's see. Let's try this again. Let's go like right here with them. Put them all just a little bit too spawn campy there. Let's go with this one. Now we should have plenty of room to wrap this reflect beam, and the reflect beam is protecting these 3 protons against cyborg attacks. Now, of course, I don't have a cyborg. However, you do see the values on the 3 different beams. We got electric here. We've got the pardon me, that's poison in the middle, and then we've got the water over here to the right. Now, I've only spent, what, 30, 60, 90? I've spent 140 DU, so I've got a little more DU to go. Say that you only had that 180 DU to work with. You could throw in any 20 DU defense with Destructive Pylon on it. I'm going to use a Lightning Strike aura. Use anything you want. I'm going to throw that in. That is going to buff everything. Now, this is 170 DU, this setup. Lots of room, can throw this on any single map, and you know, it's not, this is obviously a little overboard. Who wants to have 3 different types of proton beams, you know? But it should be fun nonetheless. This is actually, I just thought of it, this is actually kind of a combo of Dewkin's Petrify build and Zombiewookie's Reflect build, or pardon me, Zombiewookie's Electrocute build with Proton Beams. So this is kind of a double whammy getting them both in there. Now, I do have 30 DU left over. I think just for that, I'm going to throw a Flame Aura in, just for that extra little bit of damage. Now, 100 DU left. I did set these other lanes up with kind of normal spam builds. I got Ramster's, Weapon Man's, Flame Auras boosted here. I've got a weapon manufacturer with ballistas down there, as we do have that long shot lane. So I'm anxious to see how this runs. Let's check it out and see what kind of CC goodness we can get from this. We will have to see. Gonna need some heftier mobs to come out, of course, as that flame aura is just destroying these little goboos. Okay, here comes our first orc. This should be a nice little challenge. See, the orc is in. Insta-evaporated from those reflect beams. Holy smokes. The Warboars too? You know, I'm gonna have to get rid of that flame aura. It's just too much damage in the mix, and I'm not able to actually see what's going on here. There we go. Now they're pushing in. We got ice cubes, we got petrifies, and we had an electrocute there, all on top of each other. It's kind of nice. Let's check out the Lady Orc situation. Oh, they're getting stopped. No doubt there. Ooh. Cobalt Flyer came in. Did it wreck anything? It didn't wreck anything, so that's a plus. We got a couple more. Let's just go ahead and mow these down here. There we go. I'm not overly worried about the wyverns, as they're just slow flyers. They're going to get wrecked eventually. Might just have to wait for it. This is doing good. There's no doubt. Definitely keep that flame aura out of there, though. I want to see the full effect. You know, I want to see all the CC hotness going off. And I want to see that lane get shut down, basically. Wow, lag spiking around just a little. Let's get some upgrades in place. In fact, let's upgrade this air just to be safe. And then let's upgrade these just to be safe. I really want to just stare at that proton lane and not mess around with these lanes. So let's just dump it all in over there. Alright, now let's take a peek. We got basically the same lane composition. So let's see what makes it in. Now the little goboos, that reflect beam should be one-shotting them. And it looks like it is. I mean, considering the defenses I'm using here, this is not too shabby, considering it's floor 307. Just everything is just completely evaporating. Better attend to this guy here. There we go. Let's see how we're coming. The Warboars. I couldn't tell if they got... The Lady Orc definitely got petrified. It's hard to see both combos going off. Skyguard down. Yeah, I better pay attention for just one moment here. That's no fun. Ramster's down, everything got blown up over here, but this lane is actually still holding strong, and it's a little light as far as the DU usage goes, so not too shabby really. We got what, 90, 140, we're using 160 DU is it. So even if you had 200 DU available, you could throw maybe a booster in the mix instead, and you know, get even an additional slow, plus, you know, obviously the boost. It's so funny. This lane is not the lane that caved in. I could have swore it would have been this lane. Alright, let's go ahead and get this place back. Let's get them upgraded. I'm going to just have to pay attention there. Let's get those two Rammies back. Gots to have that ramps to action. There we go, and that should be good. Alright, now what do we have now? We got an ogre coming. An ogre will be a really nice look at it. Hopefully I'm able to look at it and these other lanes don't get overrun too bad. But we're going to have to see how that happens. These, it's so funny. The lanes that I set up to automate where I wouldn't have to mess with are the lanes having the issue. And the lane I wanted to watch, thinking I'd have to help, is just wrecking it. Lady Orcs brought to a halt. We got mages. That was a petrify there for sure. Warboar got punched right in the face. It's just crazy. And now the reflect beam is doing all the damage. Ooh, here we go. Lava Guardian. This will be nice as well too. We should be able to... Okay, there's the electrocute and a petrify at the same time. Now I'm curious, did that mean I got 2 stacks of diminishing returns on? you know, it's very hard to analyze something like that with this particular setup where they're going off at the same time. But that was definitely a petrify and an electrocute at the same time, no doubt. Let's see if we can't deal with these assassins real quick. And there comes the ogre. Wow, that's crazy. That is just some absolutely absurd lane control right there. Holy crapola. See if we can't nuke these flyers down. The flyers are being a real bear here. I don't want to use my DU every wave, just rebuild the Skyguard towers, but that's what it looks like. Looks like how it's going to be today. Let's see, let's move it over a little bit further. Well, let's put it right here. Get that bad boy jacked all the way up. That leaves me 200 left. Let's see if we can throw a couple more upgrades around here. I think that's good. No boss this way, but that was impressive how fast that ogre went down. I mean, that was the weapon man doing all, or pardon me, the reflect beam doing all that work. Get the quick one shot on Shieldy Gobs, and let's check it out over here. It's just basically a roadblock. The second they get into that proton string, it's just a standstill. Imagine a setup like this with a boost aura, if you spent a little bit more DU, and to take it one step further, say instead of that lightning strike using a sand trap from the Mystic, and to take it one step further, what about if you threw a Frostbite Tower in the mix as well? Oh my gosh. That would be a powerful, powerful build. Now that would be a bunch of DU, obviously. But that would indeed be a powerhouse build, no doubt. Let's see, what else? We got some more Warboars coming. Trying to not lose, though, with these flyers. It's doing really good, though. It's doing better than I anticipated, to be honest. I thought for sure this would be just a straight face roll. Me getting my face rolled, that is. But it's doing great. It's just wildly effective. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to go and set up 3 different proton beams. Now, obviously, you don't have to build this way, but y'all know I love my EV2 action. Oh yeah, EV2 for the win. Man, this is just awesome, though. I shouldn't have upgraded that so far. It's going to kill everything. Well, I mean, I guess that is the objective, right? Let's see, how are we doing down here? Down here, it looks like the bad's pushed all the way through that weapon manufacturer. And let's see, what do we have for bosses this time? We got an ogre over here. Unfortunately, not another boss on this lane, where another boss on this lane would have been real nice. No doubt there. It's like stopped in your tracks. Don't even put another foot down. Holy crap, little Goboos. See how these orcs do. Same thing, just the second they hit those beams, it's all over for them. That is a thing of beauty for sure. Better put a little bit of help in over here. No, I'm dead. Wrecked. So crazy. It definitely makes me want to set up some different beams, though. That would be taking full advantage and overlapping the crowd control mechanics that are available in the game. And that is just good stuff. Man, I gotta try this more often. Maybe I'll try this build a little bit on stream tomorrow. That was bad timing to die with all those flyers rolling in. That is for dang sure. There is a lot of them too. Holy crap. It doesn't matter if I lose the sub-objective, I guess. Go ahead and nuke these flyers out. But there we go. What was that again? That was 90 150. That's 140 plus 20 DU for the Lightning Strike Aura. So that's 160 DU build. Obviously, that was a lane that was just dying for this build to happen. But oh man, good stuff. It definitely got it done here on floor 307. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. You can count on it. Thanks again. I'll see you next time.